A sleepover is a rebellion against convention and the status quo. It's a container that unlocks the door to your childlike nature, and it's a space that values novelty, adventure, transformation, and connecting with people from different backgrounds. It's an invitation to remember what it feels like to be open to life. It's a dare to go deeper and to see with new eyes. For women, it's a permission slip to get in touch with both our depth and our lightness. We can be serious and we can be lighthearted. We can dance, we can connect, and we can feel. What I've discovered through my own creative visionary process is that a sleepover holds a lot of meaning to me. And that's a story for another time, but essentially, a sleepover historically has contained both my sweetness and my rebellion. And I want to bring that kind of energy into the space that we co create together. So we have like this nurturing, warm, heart open state for our sweetness. And for our rebellion, we have this like radical self love and this radical care for one another. That's really the intention. And we're going to take something that's known and we're going to make it new through our consciousness, through our intention, and through our imagination. And when I was telling a friend about these workshops, he asked if we were going to build a fort at one of the in-person events that I was hosting. And I absolutely loved that idea and that image. I hadn't thought of doing that activity or, yeah, I hadn't thought of that. But I used to love creating forts when I was a kid. And I think it's actually a great metaphor for the feeling that I want you to experience when you come into the space. I want you to remember yourself as a kid. And I want you to imagine what it was like creating a fort. When we were kids, we were really in tune with the present moment. We were focused on what we were creating together. And what we were creating was a structure. And the structure was something that we could crawl into and we could be in a different world. It was a place where we could feel safety and comfort and where we could laugh and where we could have a lot of fun. We could create these other worlds with our imaginations when we were kids. And we can really do the same thing as adults by tapping into what Carl Jung called the active imagination. And we do that by reconnecting with our inner child and our childlike nature. So that's really the idea behind what a sleepover in this context is. And we can really co create that kind of space together.